From a pair of sinkholes at a beach park to emergency work on major roadways, several incidents have raised questions about the stability of the roads around Kaka'ako. So what's going on beneath the surface and what needs to be done to prevent future issues? Gina Mangieri is always investigating and tells us what she's found. Gina?
Joe, the recent road incidents have been caught by state and county agencies in the nick of time, requiring some serious short and long-term fixes. We asked what's going on underground in the area, what's being done to watch out for and fix other at-risk areas of this fast-growing part of town. Driving through Kaka'ako lately has meant navigating a maze of emergency road work after underground near collapses and even sinkholes have popped up in the area.
We have so many streets, so many likelihoods of, a potential sinkhole.
That's because Kaka'ako was once a low-lying marsh, perfect for fish ponds, salt, rice, and taro. Trickier for roadways and urban development we see now. University of Hawaii experts I spoke with say the buckling roads are giving us signs of three things to watch out for. 1, age of infrastructure like underground drainage culverts. 2, rising sea levels and groundwater. And 3, soil problems common to coastal areas.
We have clay and sands, things that they're easy to dissolve. And because we have intrusion then from seawater or perhaps pipes, water pipes, storm drains, and even sewers breaking, all that kind of effect has the effect of diluting the soil and creating all kinds of cavities, which pose a major threat to, public safety.
A routine state bridge inspection caught signs of a compromised culvert beneath Ala Moana Boulevard in February and lightened allowed loads on that stretch until jacks could shore it up for this fall's permanent fix. A city storm drain inspection near Pensacola found deteriorated culvert concrete top slabs and 6 feet of salt water and sediment in the 8-foot by 8-foot boxes.
Yeah, they were a little bit shocked at how significant it was. It was a lot more than we had anticipated.
The city gave me this video showing scuba divers deep in the muck. After months of work, they've got that area up on more than 1,000 jacks, and it's drivable, a $5 million temporary fix. A permanent solution is being designed for the area, even going under one of the high-rises. They're slating $50 million for work that could start in 2020.
The danger to pedestrians or cars driving over wasn't significant. You don't hear of cave-ins on culverts really anywhere. It's not a catastrophic problem. If they do decay and start falling apart, it's something that you'll see signs from and we'll be able to react to fast enough.
All of this is happening in a neighborhood that's been on a big building swing lately, a stark juxtaposition of glitzy high-rises and aging industrial facilities. Howard Hughes is among them, building up in a master-planned 60-acre section.
A lot of our buildings, you can see right here, the actual building level starts higher than street level. And part of that's to work itself out of the floodplain.
Experts agree the new structures are built to last, and they take all coastal zone challenges into account.
The newer the buildings, the safer they are. Older buildings, they may start having problems with their foundations, and they may have some tilting, and eventually they'll have to have, significant repairs or even demolition and reconstruction.
Whether you rent or own in Kaka'ako or just drive through, there is a big public benefit taking place as the new buildings go up. Utility and road improvements are being done by private developers alongside their structures, which may help catch and fix some of the same problems seen on other area roadways.
A lot of the new roads in this area, because we were doing construction work, the city and state have a lot more that they have under their purview. And so figuring out how to prioritize that and catch up on that is something they're needing to do.
Take those troublesome culverts, for instance. There are thousands of them around the island. We wanted to know from public agencies what lessons have been learned from these recent incidents, and can more be done to check and shore things up?
Because this has come to our attention now, we do plan on checking all the other drainage systems in the area that are similar to Pensacola.
That's instead of the once every 5-year Department of Facility Maintenance inspection cycle. As for the state, they tell me they will continue inspecting every 2 years as part of the bridge inspection program, since that's what found the current issue.
In a perfect world, we would be having, very consistent maintenance of all these things. And particularly now, we have, robotic equipment that can go and crawl into that and find out what's going on. But again, these are cha-ching kind of issues.
The Ala Moana area will be the end of the line for the rail project. Experts say that will require more studies of the soil stability, which becomes an extra resource for area property owners, builders, and taxpayers. We'll follow up as those results come in. Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News.